Welcome to Japanese Mythological Beasties and Ghosts by Kat Avila. What this presentation covers. This is an introduction to the fantastic creatures and ghosts that are given life and reinvented in Japanese folklore, legends, religions, plays, movies, and anime and manga. This presentation unfolds by the days of the week. What's interesting about the Japanese week is that the moon, sun, and natural elements are represented. The 5 elements are fire, water, wood, metal, and earth. These elements are also included in the 60-year Chinese zodiac, a lunar calendar of 5 12-year cycles. Each of the 12 years are represented by animals, which are paired with alternating yang and yin of the 5 elements. The Junichi Animals are rat, ox, tiger, hare, dragon, snake, horse, sheep, monkey, rooster, dog, and wild boar. They are listed in the order they reach the deathbed of Lord Buddha upon his summons, with the rat having ridden in on the ox. The other 4 creatures are the Shijin, who are the guardians of the realm in 4 directions. What classic manga brings to mind the Shijin? The answer is Yu Watase's Fushigi Yugi, or the mysterious play. Moon Rabbit keeps itself busy making rice cakes. It is sometimes pictured with an old man and a frog. Hyaku Monogatari, or 100 Stories. It's a summertime ghost storytelling circle. A candle is blown out after each brief story is told. When the final candle is extinguished and it's completely dark, that's when the ghosts come out. Hyaki Yako, or Parade of 100 Yokai. It is a procession of 100 demons, monsters, and ghosts. The parade is a popular theme for artists, and the e-maki is a perfect format for its depiction. Yurei, or ghost. Their feet are invisible because the lower half of their bodies is so transparent. They may have no faces, and their arms are often pulled back with their hands held in front like a praying mantis. Bakemono, or transform thing, or obake. They are supernatural monsters, goblins, or ghosts, and may include yokai and yurei. Okiku Ido, or Okiku's Well. Okiku is a famous ghost at Himeji Castle. She was blamed for breaking a dish from a rare set of 10, and she died from the punishment. Every night her sad voice can be heard from the well where her body was dumped. She counts the dishes over and over. Before she reaches 10, she begins wailing and sobbing over the missing dish. There's a belief that if you call into the well, you can call a dying person back. After all, wells lead to the bottom of the earth. From the Kurosawa film Akahige. Then, in Hideo Nakata's horror film Ringu, there is the vengeful ghost Sadako, emerging from a well. Toilet Ghost Hanako doesn't emerge from a well, but a restroom stall. Hanako was a girl who committed suicide after being bullied, and she now haunts school toilets. Kuchisake Onna, or split-faced woman. She wears a surgical mask that covers the lower half of her face, and she asks, "Am I beautiful?" Then she takes the mask off and shrieks, "Even like this?" Beneath the mask is a hideously long smile stretching from one side of her face to the other, either because of botched plastic surgery or a jealous husband who slashed her across the face with a knife and killed her. Anyone who sees her dies. In one version, she kills by stretching the victim's lips to match her own. You can save yourself by writing the character for dog in the palm of your hand and showing it to her as the monster is afraid of dogs. Teke teke is the upper half of a woman who crawls all over Japan looking for her lower half after it was severed in a train accident in Hokkaido. Anyone who hears this story will bump into her lower half within 3 days after hearing it. Baku, or tapir. Resembling a pig with an elephant snout, the baku will gobble up your nightmares if you command it to. Baku kurae, which means baku, eat it. Hinotama, or fireballs, are thought to be the souls of the dead. They can be seen over marshes and other wet areas where there is a lot of decaying matter. The rotting material creates a gas byproduct of mostly methane, which is combustible at very low concentrations. Mimi nashi hoichi, or hoichi, the earless. Hoichi was a blind biwa player who became famous for his graveyard recital of the epic narrative Heike Monogatari about the Taira clan that includes their tragic final battle with the Minamoto. Oni, or ogre-like demon. The demons of the Buddhist underworld keep the wicked under control with a spite kanebo. They have red or blue skin and wear a loincloth made from a tiger pelt. Wicked souls go to O-jigoku. They're judged by King Emma and sent to the proper hell, like Lake of Boiling Blood hell, Land Covered with Sharp Needles hell, Land of Eternal Burning Fires hell, and other terrible hells. Akiko says that oni are not necessarily bad, especially in children's stories where they can be friendly and kind. The Shinigami are guardians of death or soul reapers. You will find different representations of Shinigami in anime and manga. The Shikigami are spiritual familiars that assist an exorcist. Teru Teru Bozu. This paper monk is a ghost-like doll made from facial tissue, string, and a black marker. It is then hung by the window with a prayer for good weather. Coppa, or river goblin. It lives in the rivers. When someone drowns, the Coppa is blamed. On top of its head is a saucer filled with water, so the Coppa can keep its strength outside its home. It likes to eat cucumbers and human livers, which it plucks out through the anus of its victims. This belief probably comes from the general appearance of drowning victims, floating face down, extremities down, butt up. The skin eventually turns green. Yuki Onna, or Snow Woman. She is a beautiful, ghostly winter spirit who appears to men in snowstorms and freezes them to death with her icy breath. The Tengu, or heavenly dogs, live in the deepest mountain forests and are martial arts experts who can travel through the air at great speed. They love to torment humans and play horrible jokes on them. There are two types, Yamabushi and Karasu. Tanuki, or Raccoon Dog. It's a practical joker that can assume other forms, such as a tea kettle or a Buddhist monk. This shapeshifter likes to beat on its belly like a drum when the full moon is out. Due to localization, you'll see tanuki translated in manga as other animals. Tsuchigumo is a ground spider that in legends is a giant monster that attacks people. Kitsune, or fox. The fox is a crafty shapeshifter that can turn into a beautiful young woman and is capable of possessing humans. When a fox is 1,000 years old, its red fur turns white, and it may have as many as 9 tails. Foxes are also associated with Inari, deity of rice cultivation, for whom they are shrine guardians and messengers. Yokai, or nature spirit. These supernatural demons and monsters may be gentle or malevolent. Coppa and Tengu are considered to be yokai. Shigeru Mizuki Road, named after the creator of the manga Gegege no Kitaro, has 100 bronze statues of yokai. The road is located in Saikai Minato, Tottori Prefecture. Shigeru Mizuki has drawn other manga, but he is best known for Gegege no Kitaro. Kitaro is a yokai boy who was raised by the reanimated eyeball of his late father. He helps humans out against evil monsters. These are just a few of the statues that can be found on Shigeru Mizuki Road. Buddhist monk Tetsumonkai has rested at Churenji Temple in Yamagata Prefecture since 1829. He assisted in his own mummification by fasting for 3 years. This is the last slide of my presentation, Japanese mythological beasties and ghosts. Thank you for listening.